What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and more importantly, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. Starting things off with this week, we have the brand new Vapid Fireball ASP that is right behind me. I have it. It's a decent car. I have a full review out on my channel, so go check that one out. Anyways, we got to talk about some of the discounts, money-making things, and the podium and prize ride vehicle this week. So starting off, there's a $100,000 bonus for creating a job. So, I mean, you go on to the job maker, make a race, get 100 grand, just like that. It's pretty simple. So, we also have double money NRP on some select races, which, I mean, as you can see, it's kind of hard to tell. There's only whatever these are. On top of this, there's also triple money NRP on select community jobs. Community. On top of this, there's also triple money NRP on select community series jobs like the 24-hour Phantom Racing. So we also have double money NRP on the FIB mission challenges. So you get a bit of money bonus there, which isn't bad. Don't get confused. This is not double money NRP on the actual mission, so you're not getting double money on the primary files. You're not going to get double of 300 grand, but if you do complete the extra challenges for that mission, you will get double money of those. So starting off here, we have a decent amount of discounts this week. Starting off on Legendary, we have 30% off the Paniard La Carrosse. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. It has HSW for it. It is one of the best sports cars for circuit racing. Has some good downforce, traction, everything. Customization is also pretty good. It is fully electric, just so you know. It's pretty good on-road, pretty good off-road, so you can't really go wrong with it. I would definitely recommend picking this one up and HSWing it, as it is a pretty fun car. Talking about the Panthery, though, this is it's kind of a disappointing car. Obviously, this car is based off the Alpine A10, which is actually a really cool car in my opinion in real life, but for 1.5 mil, it's still not worth it. This is pretty much just a reskinned Pfister Growler with the same handling, which isn't even that good on the Growler. It doesn't have nearly as much customization as the Growler, doesn't get as good as a stance as the Growler. The Growler does go for 1.5. It's just kind of too much for a vehicle. Anyways, like I said, cool car in real life, not a good car in game. Definitely don't recommend picking this one up this week. Alrighty, scrolling down a bit farther, this is where we get our first pretty good discount of the week. We have 30% off the Tempesta. Obviously, this car is based off a Lamborghini Huracan, which obviously everybody loves the Huracan, one of Lamborghini's best vehicles. This is the most bang for your buck. For under 1 mil, it has all-wheel drive. The performance is very, very good. It's a very solid car. Obviously, in today's terms, it's not going to be beating HSW cars. But for a car under 1 mil this week, it is great for performance. You're not going to be winning any races with it, obviously. But if you're just cruising around, going places, it's a really good car. It does have decent customization. It obviously, as you can see, looks like a Huracan. It's an overall very good car. I definitely recommend getting this one for under 1 mil this week. Just under it, though, we have the Pegassi Reaper. This car was one of the most disappointing cars. 1.6 mil normal, 1.1 discount price. It is still overpriced. For its regular price, it's so overpriced. There's not much customization with this car. The only thing you can really do is add a spoiler to it, and that's it. I mean, it's rear-wheel drive, disappointing performance. It's just not a good car. Obviously, it's based off a Lykan Hypersport in real life. They're both not that cool, in my opinion. This is definitely not worth buying unless you have like money just laying around. But even then, I still think there's better cars to buy than this one. So if you like the looks of it, pick it up this week. But you're gonna be kind of disappointed when it comes to some other stuff with this car. 1.9. For 1.9 mil, it is crazy overpriced. Plus, if you add HSW, it just gets even more expensive. Like I said, I have a full review on this car on my channel now, so if you guys are interested, check it out. Hopping on over to Elitist Travel real quick. I'm not done with Southern San Andreas, but I just wanted to get this out of the way because you shouldn't be buying this. Do not buy it. It is 800 grand on sale, 1.1, almost 1.2 mil, not on sale. It's a Pegasus vehicle. If you watch my other video, I bash them. But anyways, it's a Pegasus vehicle, but it's a plane, so you can put it in your hangar. But all you can do is change the color. So you can only change the color on the thing. That's it. Well, you might be saying, I mean, it looks like a fighter jet. It's not. It's got no weapons. You can't add weapons. Can't add countermeasures. It's nothing. It's plain. Now, it does have decent speed and handling, but that's it. You're not going to be calling this over other stuff. You're not. Just don't buy it. It's not worth it. So now heading back on to Southern San Andreas, we have the Walton L35 and the Tulip M100. They're both kind of disappointing, but they're good in their own way. The L35 is actually a pretty good off-road car, but in every other way, it's not really worth owning. It's got some nice customization, but I still think it is pretty overpriced for just under 1.2. Maybe you should buy it, maybe you don't. I say you shouldn't, but if you like it, get it. There's better vehicles you can get for your money. It is also a cool truck at the same time because of its customization. It kind of looks like a square body. So if you want it, go ahead, pick it up. In terms of the Tulip M100, this car is actually, I'm actually a really big fan of it. It's got really cool customization. The performance is awesome. But it's kind of unique because you can add some intakes that are turbos right in the front of it, which is pretty cool. You kind of make it into a drag car. But for 1.1 mil, if you want something for performance or for customization, this doesn't really have both. Besides, you can make it kind of into a drag car. But I mean, I would say for most people, you would want to avoid it, honestly. And before I forget, this is a must-buy this week. If you have the trade price for the Calico GTF, 1 mil. 1 mil. Instead of 1.5. If you have the trade price, buy this immediately. Even if you don't, still buy it. This is one of the best cars. I mean, at a point when the Tuners DLC first came out, it was dominating. It was so fast, crazy fast. You could glitch with it, go like 200 plus. It was crazy. They did change it, but it is still a great car, and it is one of the best tuners car out there. I definitely recommend picking this one up. So now we got to head over to the casino, talk about the podium, head on over to the car meet, talk about the podium vehicle, and then talk about the dealerships because there's more discounts. In terms of the prize ride, we have the Impaler LX. It's not my favorite car. It is definitely a pretty good looking car, but I mean, it's free, so I mean, you might as well try to win it. I always recommend trying to win the podium every week because it's a free car. So the prize ride vehicle for this week is the Vapid Caracara 4x4. This is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. It looks good. It's got good performance. It's a good off-roader, and it's cheap. This goes for $875,000. Now, all you have to do to win it is to place top 3 for 2 days in a row. Do it. It is such an easy challenge. It's one of the best cars for off-roading. It's got pretty good customization. It looks great. Obviously, it's kind of based off an F-150 Raptor, but definitely try to get this one. It is it's definitely worth your time. Really, really good car. Now, coming on over here, we have the Avarice. I don't really know much about bikes. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not really familiar with it, but 116,000. So if you like bikes, you've been wanting this one, it's 116,000 this week. We got the Coil Cyclone. Then we got the Coil Raiden. If you like Teslas, buy it, but it's a pretty disappointing vehicle. You won't really be too pleased with it. Performance-wise, ain't really there. and there's not much customization. But if you like Teslas, go for it. You can get it in here for $962,000 right now. And then we get the Verler. I don't even know. Verler? I don't know. I mean, weird. You can get it $695. This is, I'm pretty sure, the only one that's not discounted. It's not that good of a car. It's not that good performance-wise, and it's not got that good customization. The only thing good about it, I'm not gonna lie, is it's got a pretty nice exhaust note. But besides that, it's pretty goofy looking car. I feel like the back is something you'd see out of like Whoville. But anyways, don't buy this. Don't buy really any of these unless you like the bike. You also got your the Vapid Fireball ASP over here. This literally looks exactly like mine. I didn't do that on purpose. I just because it looked like Brian's from Fast and Furious. I'm staying in that helicopter because, I mean, here in Luxury Autos, you got the Vorschlag Hammer and the Vapid Fireball. That Vapid Fireball is everywhere this week. They're both on the website. It's not like you can test drive them, so coming here to buy them is kind of pointless unless you want, like, the black rims. So, heading on into Simeon's, we have the Western Rat Bike and the Innovation. Both bikes, once again, I don't know much about them. This one is in chrome. This one you can get for $48K, and this one you can pick up for $92. Both pretty cheap. If you like bikes, I guess it's a good week if you like bikes. Then we got the Rapid GT Cabrio. This one is going for $140. It's not good performance-wise. It's not good customization-wise. It is a Vermouth website, I'm pretty sure, so if you do want to get it this week, but you're going to be disappointed with it. Over here, then, these two are actually 50% off. You have the XLS and the Massacro. This one is obviously based off of Mercedes. You get Mercedes vibes from the front and the body, but then the back, to me, always looked like a BMW. I don't know why. This one, though, going for $126,000. This is actually one of my favorite SUVs in the game. It's got pretty good performance, pretty good on-road and off-road. Customization isn't really there, but it's an SUV. Then we got the Massacro. This is actually one of my favorite cars of all time. It does have weird understeer to it, but this is a great performing car, and you would be shocked because the customization for this car is actually really good. Let me know if you want to see a customization video for this car. I'll definitely get one out to you guys, but for 50% off for a price of $137,000, this is for sure a steal this week. So for the Chop Shop this week, we have, starting off with the Greenwood, which is the low tier vehicle. This will be attained by the cargo ship robbery. Then we have the Albany Roosevelt, which is going to be completed by getting the Gangbanger robbery. And then we have the Zentorno, which is available by completing the Duggan robbery. The Garment Factory, these files available, obviously all the same, but the primary file is going to be the Breakaway file. It's actually going to be paying $300,000, not bad. The Garment Factory is one of the best things that has been added recently. Obviously, like I said, double money in RP on the challenges for them. In terms of your time trials this week, you have Cypress Flats of the RC Bandito. For your junk energy, we have Mirror Park. For your HSW, keep in mind, this is for next gen only, or as we would say now, current gen. You have Ron Alternatives. And then in terms of your normal time trial, you have Power Station. Anyways, that'll do it for this week's event week in GTA Online. Pretty good discounts, decent money bonuses. But besides that, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys liked, hit that like button. If you guys disliked, hit that dislike button. But that'll do it for this week. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.